Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family. In today's video, we take a deep look at the recent Paris Saint Germain versus Stade Brestois game and who were, the special players from this game. First of all, we'll obviously take a look at how Paris Saint Germain created chances throughout the entire 90 minutes of the game. Dembélé here goes inside, gives it to Fabian, and we can see Brest sitting back, deep block. How are Paris Saint Germain going to penetrate this? Asensio moves stunning from Paris Saint Germain. Once again, Dembélé finding Kangili, Dembélé, Hakimi, Kangili. It's just the quick interchanges and one-touch football. That's what Paris Saint Germain want to do. Again, everything down the right hand. 12 minutes in, Paris Saint Germain already creating so much. Once again, Kangili finds Dembélé again. Kangili to Dembélé to Kangili, back to Dembélé. It just opens up and back to Kangili. It just opens up the pitch so much what Kangili and Dembélé did yesterday. Once again, Dembélé finding a great run here from Achraf Hakimi, and Asensio unfortunately cannot convert from this easy opportunity. But later, 6 minutes later, Barcola finds Asensio, and with a beautiful cross finds Dembélé, who makes the run into the box. Something we didn't see that much from Ousmane Dembélé last season. It was usually Hakimi that was making those kinds of runs. But it's time for Dembélé, and he gets his second goal of the Ligue 1 Uber Eats season. Hakimi once again to Dembélé to Kang, back to Dembélé. Dembélé puts in a dangerous cross. Barcola can't get on it. And we can see Hakimi, Kang, Dembélé. It's a triangle creating all the opportunities for Paris Saint Germain this game. Dembélé going for a shot here, and we have to talk about Ousmane Dembélé's game. Had 7 shots in this game, the most of this game, and I don't think Dembélé ever registered anywhere close to 7 shots last season at Paris Saint Germain. And he had a monstrous game: 2 goals, 7 shots, 5 shots on target, 2 out of 5 dribbles. That's a bit corrupt. He had at least 10 dribbles in my eyes, 3 key passes, and 3 out of 6 duels won. He was superb tonight, and I hopefully he can continue this banging form. Skriniar here feeding Kangili with a hard ball. Kangili receives it and puts it to Neves. It's absolutely stunning football, and leads to Asensio scoring a goal. Obviously, it was disallowed for offside, but just beautiful how quickly we can move. And Kangili had such a special game for Paris Saint Germain versus Brest. Hakimi to Dembélé for the goal here. Hakimi making the run. Dembélé knows that it's the chemistry between these two. Obviously, they worked on that so much last season, but yeah, we back to business, baby. Hakimi receives it. Colomani, I don't know if he wanted to take the touch or he was far away, or he actually let it go for Fabian. Fabian, summons up the shot and puts it top bins. Absolute stunning goal from Fabian Ruiz. And Achraf Hakimi, as we can see, just monstrous. These are all of his touches. He's completely dominating the right-hand side, both offensively, defensively, and we can see a bit in the center inverting as well. An absolute monster of a player from Achraf Hakimi. 1 assist, 2 shots, 5 key passes. He's a right back. 119 touches, 7 touches in the opposition box, 11 passes into the final third, 9 recoveries, 3 defensive actions, and 3 out of 3 duels won. He's absolutely insane, Achraf Hakimi. And straight after the goal, Neves wins it high up, gives it to Dewey, great pass to Kolo. Kolo takes the shot is blocked. Once again, who is attacking the box, wanting to score? It's Ousmane Dembélé with his 3rd goal of the Ligue 1 Uber Eats, Ligue 1 McDonald's season. It's absolutely stunning from the best player in the world. And lastly but not least, Dembélé, Kangili just turns his defender, goes inside, wants the 1-2 with Kolo. Kolo fucks it up a bit, and it doesn't manage to happen anything. But Kangili for me was so special this game. How he was dropping deep into these pockets, how he was playmaking with Hakimi and Dembélé, who already have a great relationship and chemistry. It was superb from Kangili. He obviously didn't register a single goal or an assist, but that doesn't matter because he was special yesterday. Here are all of his touches, you can see. So Hakimi was dominating more the flank, Kangili more in the central areas, down that entire right side, and we want to see Neves being the same player on that left side. But absolute performance from Kangili, 108 touches, second behind only Achraf Hakimi, 2 key passes, 2 out of 2 long balls, 2 out of 4 dribbles completed, 10 out of 14 duels won and 4 tackles. That's one thing I've noticed with Kangili that I love a lot. He definitely has bulked up during the summer. He definitely has focused on athletic and physical attributes to adapt more to the game of Ligue 1 because it's so different from La Liga. But this game for me was all about that right-hand side. Achraf Hakimi, Kangili, and Ousmane Dembélé. 1 dominating the flank, 1 dominating a bit the central areas, and Dembélé just dominating the penalty box with his dribbles and shots taken. And if they can keep it on, if they can continue like this, I don't know what. Because Hakimi and Dembélé were insane last season. They're Hakimi has somehow improved on last season. Dembele has improved on everything, including goal scoring and shot taking. And now you're adding Kangili to that mix. We obviously saw sometimes Kangili and Dembele, interchanging and playing with each other last season, especially in the Coupe de France game versus Brest, I believe. But this game was just something different. And we can see by the heat map, them combined, just complete domination. What I want now is the same on the left-hand side, where it's João Neves, Nuno Mendes, and Bradley Barcola. That still has to be worked on, but the right-hand side looks absolutely stunning in this game. Let's take a look at what Brest did today. First thing I noticed throughout the game, long balls. Brest did not want to try playing out the back because they know how dangerous Paris Saint Germain's press is, and they didn't want to lose any balls in their own half. 23 out of Bizot's passes this game were long balls. They were scared of Paris Saint Germain. Another thing, obviously, we're playing extreme high line. We want to put the pressure on the opponent, but sometimes they will do a get attacks, and that's the beautiful thing with Paris Saint Germain. How we recover. We can see here, I think it's Magnetti with the ball, Neves intercepts. Slim here with the ball, Hakimi, absolute stunning recovery. Beraldo here with Ajork, obviously gets the yellow card. But you know what? You could call it potentially a smart yellow card. Just, not creating any danger for Brest. Once again, Neves. Once again, Beraldo. It's just how we stop them every single time that led to absolutely nothing for Brest. Obviously, apart from this, Castillo puts in the cross. And Nuno just drags Ajork's shirt. For me, according to the rules, you cannot do that to the opponent. And it was straight in front of the referee. So a stupid mistake from Nuno Mendes. But yeah, obviously they scored from the penalty. And this shot here from Kamara was the only shot on target Brest had for the entire 90 minutes of the game. Entire 90 minutes of the game. And this is what the Brest coach had to say after the game. It was a tough. PSG is a great team. Collectively, PSG is stronger than last season, and they're doing impressive counter-pressing. Ergoy doesn't like PSG, so him saying positive stuff about Paris Saint Germain just means how great we are. And he's talking about the counter-pressing and how we suffocated Brest in their own box. Taking a look at the stat leaders of the game, we can see a lot of domination from Achraf Hakimi and Dembele as well. Progressive passes Hakimi, dribbles Barcola, attacks interceptions Kangili, touches Hakimi, shot creating actions Hakimi, passes Hakimi, progressive carries Dembele, shots Dembele, recoveries Hakimi, goes and assists Dembele, key passes Hakimi. Fouls do it, Nuno passes into the final third, Hakimi, fast drawn Kangili, progressive passes received, Dembele, Hakimi, crosses, Dembele, Hakimi. This was the Dembele, Hakimi game. And a cheeky Kangili on top of it. If we take a look at the deeper stats, Paris Saint Germain, 2.88 XG. Absolutely insane once again from Paris Saint Germain, continuing that hot streak with 67% possession. And Brest, you can see 0.97 XG. That looks like, a decent number for them, but it went up. Like nearly all of the XG is just straight away from the penalty. Apart from that, they didn't do anything this entirety of the game. Paris Saint Germain at the moment, 16 goals scored, 3 goals allowed in their first 4 games, and 12.1 XG to only 3.1 XGA, including a penalty as well. So Paris Saint Germain absolutely cooking defensively and offensively so far this season. And with the next game coming up, we will be playing Girona, which is a very interesting game, and we'll see how Paris Saint Germain plays. I just hope we still can see Dembele, Kangili, and Achraf Hakimi dominate on that right-hand side, and we'll see what Lucho will do for that left side and even central areas. But that has been it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this tactical in-depth analysis of the recent Paris Saint-Germain game. And as usual, allez Paris!